So finally we can exit this. And here we don't need to fight our way out. You're stopped before you can leave by a massive Hector vessel. Sorry, but you may not leave this sector. You still owe Hector Industries a lot of money. How about, Billy, for a first good deed, after being an absolute jerk to the tree lizard things, and you clear out our debt so we can leave without further bloodshed? Fortunately, it only takes a few minutes before Billy returns and you're allowed to leave. Guess it pays to have the CEO of a major corporation aboard your ship, and we get a modular laser and a lot of stuff actually. So this mod laser, does it have? Yeah, it has fire starter and lockdown. That's actually not a bad combo. So let's maybe compare that to the Pierce laser. It has 1 more second of charge, same power cost. It fires 1 more shot. And it has a fire chance of 30% instead of a breach chance. And it locks down the sector, so I guess it is more powerful than the Pierce laser in my opinion. Maybe, since I'm not using that, I'm going to throw it in. Because we can use it to wreak havoc on the enemy with fire. And fire is amazing. So finally Sector 5 has been reached, and that unlocks us the next Multiverse Federation ship. You've entered hyperspeed. Your journey to the next sector should hopefully remain uneventful. Ah yeah, we've already read that. So let's proceed to the civilian sector, which apparently was our only choice. This is a friendly sector and I can use that. Threat level is medium-low. The Galactic Union is widely mocked for its name. Don't be fooled. It is far from galactic, though its leaders would like to make you think it is. The Union is an alliance of many various previously independent corporate states. While primarily populated by humans, the Union has become the sanctuary for many alien refugees during these recent times. You have arrived in the civilian sector. The civilian-run militia here is competent enough, but they are a little suspicious of strangers. Keep your Federation ID ready just in case. And we have unlocked the Music Galactic. The militia are tasked with protecting the sector and have instated a guard to prevent unlawful entry to the sector. Luckily, you don't fall into this category. Let's contact the guard and request assistance with our human crew. Your human sends over their Federation ID, which the militiamen scan, and once verified, transfer over a crate of supplies. We even get extra scrap from that, so it's really useful. Oh, wow. You know, I would love to get these 2 nebula sectors, and maybe I can, but it's going to be a lot of fuel back then. So I don't think I will do that. I will jump here first. That sector is a bit of a snake. You've arrived at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scans show a slip tunnel opening. Someone with an MV drive is jumping in nearby. Oh, good. You wait in apprehension, but the tunnel only continues to get bigger. Oh, that is one of these renegade cruisers. From out of the tunnel comes a massive cruiser vessel of Lanius design. The ship glitters in the light of the nearby star as its scarlet hull and sharp spikes lurch towards you. We could pay them off, and they are properly scary, but I wager we can escape. We have upgraded engines and we have cloak. That should be enough to escape. That said, these Rancer beams, if I'm not mistaken, are absolutely scary. What else do they have? They have a specially built weapon or drone. Destroying this vessel only has a 50% chance to give the item, but killing the crew will guarantee it drops. No O2, high threat level vessel. Let's see. The swarm food needing from both of yours. Imminent death becoming of you. Are going cry, infant man. You're pretty sure that's supposed to be an insult, though your translator is struggling. Guess you'll have to prove you aren't an infant man. So they have a crew of mostly phantoms. They have a morph, and these are Lanius, a Lanius welder as well. I don't think I'm going to read through all of these. Suffice to say, they will remove oxygen, and they can drain it very quickly. Let's see. They will likely be invading, so I need to care about them. Immune to suffocation and drains oxygen, nothing new. This one has higher health and sabotage is better and stuff. And let's see. Metalite crew and drones in the same room, excluding other Lanius, will lose 4 HP, so he's basically going to do bonus damage to us all the time while we try to fight him. And there's not really a way not to fight him unless I use mind control. Which I can absolutely do. But I still don't like our chances, but let's see, maybe we can get something good done. This is not the correct weapon to fight them. That said, they only have 2 layers of shield, which is actually pretty low. Let's see. Okay, they're in here. So which of you is the special one? You are. So I'm going to control you. And then use you. Who else did I select? I don't want to select you. Let's have him fight them. Let's give them something to think about. Maybe. And the crystal is probably the best choice. So I'm going to move everyone else here. That should deal with them. For the moment. Okay, he's also moving in here. That's pretty bad. Because it doesn't really mean that I can do much with him. If I move him in here, we're going to get massive amounts of damage. Unless he's the only one in the room. I'm going to move energy out of here. Move you away. Stop you from moving in. Get you in here so you can try and tank the damage here. Okay, let's see what happens. This is an anti-bio beam as well, and it produced a breach here. That said, our recycle bomb is ready. Oh, yeah, those beams, they cause hull breach, I remember now. That said, it's not too bad if we throw energy into oxygen. And cloak. How much damage do we need to contain? What should I be doing here? We are definitely in a bad state, and these guys are going to continue harming my shields. That said, I think I can be pretty sure that I will be able to get rid of the enemy weapons in decent time, actually. Not before they take down my shields to pretty low levels, though. My oxygen is super low after all these breaches. I think first, before I can do anything else, I need to repair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate a couple of rooms and stop the breaches from draining air here. I think I'm having to leave them to their actions here. I cannot deal with this many oxygen drainers. I'm going to isolate this room as well. Get everyone to repair here. You go close this door. I'm actually going to close all internal doors for the moment. Our oxygen system is running. Our orchids are in quote-unquote running. Let's get you in here so you refill oxygen here instantly. And have you move here. And they move the morph onto our ship. I think he's also immune to oxygen shenanigans. I think I have to basically sacrifice our shields as much as it hurts. But I can't deal with this. That said, the morph has kind of suicided. I can, you know, try to prolong this, however. Let's get him in nano state and in here and see if we can make something happen. If I get all of my orchids in here, I might be able to deal with the oxygen situation, but not much else. This is a scary enemy troop that they have teleported here. And now I'm getting breaches all the time. I guess they might just asphyxiate me. It is terrible fighting these enemy combinations, because their ship synergizes with everything else. I might just have to sacrifice a lot of hull here, but I don't have the hull to sacrifice it, if that makes sense. I'm going to have to sacrifice my shields, so it really sucks that they went after the shields first. Don't think I will be able to do much here. Let us get power in here, however. Didn't get much done in that way. Yeah, they're basically breaching through everything. I don't have the oxygen to deal with all of this nonsense. You go solid, move away, you go here, and then you exchange. Fortunately, the enemies just walked out. Okay, that is actually a good thing for us to happen. That is one enemy crew dead, and the enemy weapons have been silenced. So now I think I can safely go after drones next. Shields aren't really a big problem here, but drones are. Let us mind control this Lanius so that he doesn't get to repair anything. And then we have an NG here and an NG here. I'm gonna have to get everyone who is at least in good health to repair this. Right now we're only getting more and more breaches. And that is bad, but we can deal with it, I hope. Anyway, the drone has been stopped as well. You are going to have to get out of here. You guys are going to get healed. You're needed. And now the oxygen should be refilling and our shields are actually, you know, working again. Now I think we have a decent way to deal with this enemy. Because we can kind of keep them busy here. We also now have all of our shields again. Going to take some energy from cloaking. And we can deal with all of the breaches, not at the same time, but we can deal with them one by one, basically, so long as we don't gather more breaches. And I'm going to laser this. I think this is an enemy who wouldn't even surrender if they could. Let's have the Lanius fight among each other. I'm going to cloak just in case. And then get more energy here because, oh no, well, I can now take the energy from the engines. So you are down, oh, he's healing. He's welding himself, I guess. That's the story behind it. Here, we got it. Whew, only lost 3 hull. I thought that might go a lot worse. The mighty vessel has been vanquished, well, its crew has been vanquished. Within the now cleared cruiser, plenty of scrap and supplies remained for the taking. You're also surprised to find a special weapon amongst the wreckage. You've never seen a weapon like this before, so you assume it's some custom model made by the renegades themselves. The flag that we can toggle. Let's see what that weapon is. We actually need to sell some stuff now. Current mode is fire. Ah, we can switch, I guess, the damage types. A special flag weapon which can switch between 3 elemental modes. Cooldown, power and projectile count stay the same between all variants. This is the toggle. So current mode is fire. We can set it to electric mode, which gives iron damage, or we can set it to red mode, which gives crew damage and breach chance and debuffs crew. I like that a lot. So now we have this toggle flag. I guess it's kind of a modular weapon in and of itself. It requires the full 4 power, but it fires 7 shots. Going to switch that in instead of the mod laser. So we can basically turn this weapon on, and it is going to absolutely annihilate everything if it gets to fire. And we should be able to get it to fire. That said, we need to deal with all the breaches. I'm probably going to speed that up because there is nothing interesting to watch here. Just me going around with my NG repairing this stuff. Alright, crew is healed up and everything. I forgot to mention his special ability. He doesn't enter the box automatically, but we can do this as long as his health is below 50 HP. He will heal at half speed from passive sources, but 10 HP per second when he's in the box. Can't leave the box until above 50 HP then. So he kinda can heal. And I think he gets the same damage reduction benefits. Let's actually open all doors. There's no store in sight, but I think we should upgrade our ship. I think I'm going to the next tier of shields, because this is going to immensely help us. Let's get to the distress call.